Vengeance is not only beautiful, it is hot. Yes, I do mean Zoe Saldana. Hello, Freedom Guy 55 here again. I had just seen Colombiana, and it stars Zoe Saldana, and we start her off in when she's young, a young girl, and her family, who were once, basically a father who was once a hitman to a Colombia cartel, winds up actually going rogue, and pretty much he winds up getting killed by that Colombia cartel. She winds up escaping, and then, of course, to America from Colombia, since it's, Colombia. It starts in Colombia. The movie starts in Colombia, I should say. And then it winds up actually going to America, and she winds up growing up there with, of course, her hitman, I believe, uncle or whatnot. Well, anyway, she winds up actually becoming a hitman when she grows up, and she uses her hits to try to draw out the Colombian cartel that basically killed her family. For vengeance purposes, of course. Well, the one thing about this movie, I have certain particular kind of mixed feelings. I really did enjoy it, but I really did not. It's kind of like there's some mild actual entertainment type of value here. I did like the idea of family and the concept of family within this movie, but I didn't think it was expressed nearly as much. I thought that they were actually trying to juggle a lot of particular kind of characters in this movie. And they didn't really juggle them very well. And I think it's the director's fault. The acting in the movie is very good. It's superb, and I liked it. So basically, above all else, I mean, Zoe Saldana is really wonderful in this film. But I found that the pacing was absolutely slow as well. It was just so slow pacing for most of the film. It had a solid beginning. The beginning was good, with the little girl playing the young Zoe Saldana's character. Was very good. I loved that. I loved that girl. That girl was awesome, and the whole particular kind of scene, I just loved of how that development. But once we got into Zoe Saldana's character, in her being older, it just kind of really got very slow for the time. I was like, and if guys are actually expecting a lot of action in this movie, I'm sorry, you're going to be disappointed. There's just really not a lot of action in this movie. It's mostly derived around drama. I think more drama is being put into this film. Yet, as I said, the characters are not really that well developed because I think there's just too many of them, and they're trying to balance so much of them together that they wind up losing their kind of development. But I will have to say that almost, there is an action sequence at the end of the movie that has some really good moments that almost saves the film, but not quite, because it's still not like the action sequences that us guys are usually used to. I just was very conflicted because I did enjoy some of the particular kind of, really the acting in this movie. I did enjoy the concepts surrounding family, and I just wish that they could have just done it a lot better. And I think it's the director's fault. I don't think that it's the actors. I think the actors do really well, and it's pretty good for that thing, but I just don't think it's a good movie. I think that they could have done a lot better and pretty much paid much more close attention to detail in certain directions and ways. But as far as anything else, as much as anything, I did mildly become entertained by this film. So I'd have to give it about like 2.5 stars. But I just cannot recommend it. It's got to be a thumbs down. I'm sorry, I was expecting much better. And I don't want to. I mean, I feel very conflicted of not wanting to do this, but basically, I just have to. It's not as good as I was expecting. But I guess that's it. And if you want to comment, say that I'm full of shit, fine. I don't care. But that's all. And I thank you for your time, and have a nice day.